Hello traders, this is parallel fractal pattern part 2. If you have not watched parallel fractal pattern part 1, you may do so before watching this. Alright, in the previous video, I was telling you that I want to take profit here, which I did now. You can see that this is the Australian dollar, US dollar currency pair, exactly on the 5-minute chart. And you can see that the pattern is now completed. I can sell this Australian dollar US dollar currency pair. Why? Because of what has happened already on the pound dollar currency pair. We can see on the 5-minute chart exactly same time frame pound dollar currency pair, two financial instruments that are positively correlated. A pattern that is formed on a different financial instrument is copying itself and pasting itself on another financial instrument that is positively correlated to the first one. So we see this pattern completed on the pound dollar currency pair on the 5-minute chart. The same pattern is now being formed on the same time frame, 5-minute chart, went up, pulled back, and then it went up down. So where is it going now? All right, we'll look at the pound dollar currency pair to tell us how far it will go down and what is likely to happen. As we are trading this live, this is about market forecast, okay, and also parallel, okay, a fractal pattern, a powerful trading method. So here we can see that after it went up, look here, this session, I'm going to call out that session now, okay. Hold on, please. I'll color it in turquoise. I hope you can see on your chart turquoise, a beautiful color. Can you see turquoise? Okay, let's use instead black. Can you see the difference? Black, is it good? Okay, use red. Okay, that will make more sense. All right. Okay, so we see now this move is completed for the pound dollar, and we want to know how far the price went down. Okay, in fact, it's like we are cheating. All right, so to speak, but it's not good to cheat. But this is legal cheating, okay? All right, so the price after it went up from here to here, it pulled back to the 61.8 zone and then went up to this level. Now it's coming down a bit, so we will expect also the Australian dollar US dollar currency pair to pull back to the similar zone. It does not have to, but there is a high chance. Remember, we are talking about probability. We are not talking about science. We are not talking about guarantee, okay? Because some trader, you have a steady math or physics, and you think that in trading is exactly the same thing. This is a technical analysis and economy news, which we will expect in some more economy news today, can change completely, okay, this technical setup. You want to understand that we are always using the trading triangle, the market first, the sector, before the individual financial instrument. The heart of the trading triangle, the leaders, the news, and the fundamental can change instantly, okay, the dynamics of the market. We want to apply the trading triangle with the market principle when we are using, okay, a parallel fractal pattern, okay? So all I know is that the pound dollar went up to this level and then pulled back to 61.8, and then it went up a bit to this level, which we will come back to soon. So I'm expecting, using the definition of a parallel fractal pattern, I'm expecting there is a high chance of certainty that as, okay, the lagging, so to speak, the lagging positively correlated financial instrument, which is the Australian dollar US dollar currency pair today, on the same time frame 5-minute chart, went to repeat the same pattern that the pound dollar currency pair. We'll see whether it's going to do it. It does not have to. All I need to do is to give myself a warning line here. Okay, this is my warning line, which I'll call out here. Anytime you want to do something, give yourself, you want to buy or sell, have a warning line. Okay, this is my warning line there. So if it goes above it, I will be careful. All right, controlling the risk. So I will expect, okay, as the pound dollar currency pair pull back to the 61.8% zone. All right, okay, I'm expecting this one also to pull back somewhere in this region. Let's see whether it will do this, okay, on a live chart, okay. Well, right here on the 5-minute chart, same time frame, we are talking about parallel, okay, a fractal pattern. So hopefully it's not going to take ages. I don't like, that's why sometimes I don't like to do live video, because it may drag on, and you may be wondering, okay, what's going on. Hopefully they will do it fast, okay, and we will talk about it. Let's go back again to the pound dollar currency pair. We see that it went up from here to here. The whole thing has started in the first video, as I showed you, okay, in the first video that we call parallel fractal pattern, okay, trading part 1. Okay, I hope you have watched it. The price went up from here for the pound dollar to this level and then pulled back and went to this level. All right, and we were expecting, okay, the Australian dollar US dollar currency pair to do exactly the same thing, which it did now. Let's go back to the Australian dollar US dollar currency pair. It has completed, my apology for, okay, it has completed the same pattern like the pound dollar currency pair on the same time frame. These two currency pairs are positively correlated. Though I'm trading forex today, this strategy is valid for crude oil, for gold, for every financial instrument, for stocks. We are talking about a parallel, a fractal pattern. For traders that are new to the subject of a parallel fractal pattern, a parallel fractal pattern is a fractal pattern that is formed on a different financial instrument, but which will duplicate itself or copy itself and paste itself on another financial instrument, but on the same time frame. So we see that the pattern that is formed on the pound dollar currency pair on the 5-minute chart has copied itself and pasted itself, okay, on the Australian dollar US dollar currency pair, which is positively correlated to the pound dollar currency pair. All right, this is the theory, and now is okay, copy itself, paste itself on the same time frame, 5-minute chart, and we will expect it to come exactly here on the spot. We'll see whether the smart money, because professional understand these things. That's why it will work. If the professional trading it or they see it like I'm seeing it here, they will play it exactly the same thing like I'm doing here. All right, the fractal pattern trading is a powerful trading tool that traders must learn to understand. But myself personally, I'm not prepared to discuss this with traders. I can share some information with you, which I'm doing here, but I do not want to go deeply into this subject of fractal pattern. You may call Mr. Mandelbrot. Mandelbrot is a French American that has started this subject of fractal pattern. As you can see here on this 5-minute chart, the price desperate to repeat the same pattern to come to the zone. It may not come exactly. Hopefully, it will do it nicely for us. So you will confirm what I'm saying to you here. But before you get too excited, okay, or jump and say, George, I love you. This is what I was waiting for years. Okay, the Holy Grail. There is nothing like a Holy Grail in the market. We work with market principles. As we are doing this here, if a crazy economy will come out, it will change the dynamics of the market completely, which means the pattern will be distorted. As I was tweeting today for traders, explaining to them how do we handle a distorted pattern. So, for instance, if there's a crazy economy news that distorted our parallel fractal pattern here, we will highlight the distortion. But we shouldn't forget that there was a distortion. Very often you will see that it may last maybe 1 day or 2 days later, the pattern may be distorted, but a few days later you will see that professionals do not forget that there was a distortion. They will come back and replay the pattern or resume the pattern as it's supposed to be, or they will try to rectify the distorted pattern. All right? Always we must use the trading triangle and also, okay, control the risks. All right? As I explained to you here, anytime you want to sell, you draw your warning line, which means you want to take a very tiny risk. You want to enter the trade at a low risk point. Okay? Use patterns. If you are TST trader, do not use the TST in a void. Look for hot spot trading zone. Look for channels. Look for high probability setup. If you are 008 trader, use the 24 SP trading tool, use Fibonacci pattern, use the 13 Elliott wave pattern, understand them, know how they form, understand the psychology of each pattern, understand when a pattern has failed, try to learn to recognize a distorted pattern, and don't rush, okay, because sometimes trader may lose for a long time, and he or she is so desperate to recoup losses. If it takes you a year to lose $10,000, you may need up to 3 years, 3 times the time you lost it, go to Look for the trading plan for 0C0. It will take you 3 times the time you take to lose that money. So if you lose 10,000 in 1 year, it will take you maybe 3 years, okay, to recoup that time. So you give yourself enough time to recoup your losses. All right. As you can see here, the price changing direction, which means sometimes you will see that quickly it didn't touch the 61.8, but as you can see, it came near. Yes or no? It came near. Okay. Sometimes, if many traders are aware of the pattern, they will quickly jump into the pattern, which means aggressive traders will come in and buy it. Okay, before even reach the zone, because now, if many traders understood that, all right, this is what is taking place, they all come in and doing exactly the same thing. We notice the same thing when we see, for instance, the price consolidating, and traders understand, the swing trader understand that the price consolidating. As soon as the price is approaching the base, sometimes trader will buy quickly before it even touches the base. This is what is happening here. All right. So the key point is not about what is happening here to them. The main thing is to understand what is a parallel fractal pattern. A pattern that is formed in a financial instrument can copy itself and paste itself on another financial instrument that is positively correlated. When we see a pattern that is completed, for instance, on a leading stock like Google or like Apple, we must note it down. Now we can go now to the Nasdaq 100, check stocks that are trying to, okay, replicate the same pattern on the same time frame. We can trade like that. That's why I say to traders, the trading triangle, the market first, the sector, before the individual financial instrument, the heart of the trading triangle, the leaders, the news, and the fundamental. The fractal pattern is a powerful and exciting subject, and I'm very passionate about it. As I start trading first, I was bothered with the subject of multiple time frame trading. And I couldn't see a video that explained to me clearly how you can combine different time frames carefully to have what they call the top-down trading method, and how do you trade it. I finally nailed it, and that's why I come out with the TSTWSY 008 trading system. The next thing that was bothering me day and night, give me a lot of a sleepless night, so to speak, was cycles. What is area wave cycle? How the cycle start? How the cycle mature? How do you recognize a mini cycle within the bigger cycle? The third thing that was bothering me is the fractal pattern. Now I'm sharing with you what is a parallel fractal pattern. I do not want you to trade like myself. I want you to take this yourself and to analyze it, okay? To test it, to see whether you will find something else that I did not see myself, and to develop your own trading style so you may continue also to make excellent trading decisions. Talking about the parallel fractal pattern, I've started everything from the pound-dollar currency pair. A pattern has appeared here. You see the pound-dollar currency pair changing direction here and went up to this level. We can continue with this exercise, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want the video to be too long, but we can do many things with this parallel fractal pattern. So the price went up to this level and then pulled back to the 61.8 and then went up to this level. We can go on and on and on, measuring, okay, the pound, what has happened in the pound dollar to, okay, forecast what is likely, not what is going to happen. It's not a certainty, what is likely to take place on the Australian dollar, US dollar currency pair. We can see that after it pulled back to the 61.8, the price went almost 100% to this zone, okay? All right? Almost 100%, and then pull back again. So we will expect, okay, because now the pound-dollar currency pair become a leading, okay, currency pair for the Australian dollar, US dollar currency pair. All right, so we will be watching what the pound has already done, and we will be, in fact, like cheating, but it's not real cheating. We'll expect it also to go up, so we will expect. It does not have to, all right? It's not certainly, but there's a high chance, okay? High chance that it may come also up to somewhere here. You see? You see here it didn't touch it, so you see, that's what I'm saying to you, because there are more economy news. I just want to see if I can quickly check the economy news at Forest Factory. Okay, there are more economy news coming up as the sentiment of the market is changing, and also checking the clock, because now the time in London is you need to check the clock also. It's now 10 minutes to 4 p.m., which is 10 minutes to 11, okay, a.m. in New York. you can see that you want to check the clock. In 1 hour exactly, London will be closed. And very often, if you don't pay attention to the clock, you will make mistake because pattern will fail during what we call the gap period. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, to summarize quickly what is taking place here, a parallel fractal pattern is a pattern that is formed on a different financial instrument, but which will duplicate itself on another financial instrument that is positively correlated to the first financial instrument, but on the same time frame. It's very simple, but it is also powerful. All right, if you like this video, okay, like it. If you dislike it, put your comment below. We wish you the very best in your training, and until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the GSTWSYS008 traders. Speak to you soon.